Hi, my name is Dustin Cooper. I'm a studio manager here at CCX Create. I also do directing. I just wanted to say I partnered up with the Minnesota Footwork Association, which is a great cause where a lot of different people have come together and they've made kind of a cohesive umbrella. We're documenting the process along, showing other individuals, what everybody's bringing to the table, the different styles, and just kind of how a big impact this has up here in Minnesota.
First of all, I'm Ty, one of the Minnesota Footwork legends, and helped set the foundation to keep this movement, or start this movement. I got up here in 1993, and some of the best highlights of my career here in Minnesota was all the battles that I went through. And the coalition is, we govern ourselves, and we have to govern the ones that's coming up under us. We have to set a foundation. The foundation is already set, so it's just time to build off of it. What's the point of having a foundation if you're not gonna build on it? It's time to build off of it, and that's where the coalition come in at. There's multiple people from multiple different fractions of dance groups and everything. There's multiple legends that had dance groups, been in dance groups, and it's time to band together and do something different. With Uncle Rob, we call him Granddad, so he's the godfather. He is one of the main pioneers because, he was one of the, well, I wouldn't say founder, but he came from the west side of Chicago. He's the puppet master, the Holy Ghost King, And with his input, because he's been in the game for so many years, it helped push us other legends, like me, Tywan, Mike, Richie Rich, all the ones who's jumping on board. And to me, it's very important, like Tywan and Revelation. Right now, they at the peak of their game right now. They holding it down, not only as individual footworkers and him being a legend and being a forefronter for Revelation, but as a movement. Revelation is a movement right now. They just not no group, they're a movement. And just coming in with that foundation that he has set is gonna set the tone for the whole coalition.
Recently we just had the Minnesota Footwork title battle. King Soda himself showed up and he killed it. He showed up and just brought the house down. He won the title, which was just awesome to see there. It was a big deal that he showed up, and he made footwork history in Minnesota.
There's not too many people that are heavily footworking in Brooklyn Park, you know what I'm saying? I first started, I've been dancing my whole life, you know what I'm saying? But I first met, Tywan and Brian, who I'm dancing with now in Revelation. I met them dancing in Brooklyn Park, you know what I'm saying? So Brooklyn Park, I always gonna have that, that special place from where I actually started, actually footworking and being taught how to footwork, you know what I'm saying? So coming from Brooklyn Park, being one of them top dogs of footwork, being in Brooklyn Park is dope, you know what I'm saying? And as me being the king, it does come with responsibility, I gotta set the bar, I gotta show leadership, I gotta do what kings do, And I plan to, just bring new levels to it, I don't want it to be out here dancing and saying I'm King Soda, I earned it, and I'm gonna keep earning it, And I'm ready, I'm ready for whoever. At the end of the day, it's a sport, so I gotta know they're gonna be, they're gonna be at my neck.
His career in the footwork community, holding that title is finna take off. He's finna have plenty of people coming at his head, and he has to be ready. He gotta fine tune everything that he has in his arsenal and make his arsenal even bigger, because there's gonna be plenty of guys that's upcoming that's gonna be hungry, just like he was. His future right now for the movement and being one of pioneers in Revelation is going to take off. You know, Revelation right now is they the it factor right now. The brightest color gonna stand out, and that's what you gonna look at. And that's what they doing right now. They the brightest color in this footwork community. They shining. And the way they movement is being ran, it's gonna be hard to stop them. And Soda is right now he's the staple of that.
I mean, business-wise, I'm gonna take it to a new level. Me and Revelation got a lot of stuff that we working on, you know what I'm saying? We got some visuals and we got some, you know, some traveling that we setting up, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna try to expand and, you know, take it to different places and show them what Minnesota Footwork is. We've been at this for years and years, but I feel like right now is a good time for us, you know what I'm saying? We're really starting to put our foot down and plan, you know what I'm saying, and execute these plans that we've been working on, you know what I'm saying? Because you can only move so far if you ain't taking the right steps, you know what I'm saying? It's like we on some new modern day footwork, and you know what I'm saying? We always gonna have the roots to us, but you gotta expand, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be versatile. So Minnesota, we're versatile. We don't dance like everybody else. It's a different time right now, you know what I'm saying? Everything has its time, you know what I'm saying? It's a different wave. Right now Minnesota is, you know, we putting on, you know what I'm saying? And it's a homage, you know what I'm saying? Like, we respect the culture, so we just trying to bring some different flavor. Talking about this Minnesota Footwork Coalition. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's really out here kicking the leg and representing.
Mike. You know, I think Mike is the glue to this, because he touches everybody. You know, he's a neutral person. You know, and he can reach out to everybody and bring everybody together. Having Tyson on the squad, you know, musical genius, you know, bringing the tracks, throwing the events, you know, having a place where we can be able to release our talent, you know, and just bring everybody under one roof. It's a whole puzzle piece, and everybody is a piece to it, and we gotta come together.
People come from a lot of different places, but each individual person kind of makes up a big umbrella.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Tyson. Juke how you wanna, going off. Even though I don't rip that no more, but going off. The new dance company and some more stuff coming up. When I first got here in 04, everybody know the story. There wasn't nothing going on. Everybody was doing bids. Now, I ain't gonna say everybody, but most of the people was doing bids. You know, the forward movement had died. I'm the guy that started it back, you know, and why it's still rolling today. When it comes down to my history and my legacy, man, like, come on, man. It's so much. I can't even sit here, because this is the people that's producing this and that got something to do with it. They, you know, it says a short film, but Minnesota Footwork Coalition. Shout out to King Soda for winning the title battle. The title battle is the championship. It's Minnesota Footwork history. It's the championship. It's been like that since we had the first title battle, what, in 2011? So you talking 2018, you know, so we got, look, this is years of history that's going on, and shout out, you know, to the former king. You know, his career spiked off of that. You know, it started off of the title battles, you know. So when it come down to Soda, that boy, shit, he the king now, man. And like we told him, it's a responsibility. You got to step it up. I mean, it's just real important for me, because I mean, of course, in the past, you know, I had the qualifications to do the title battles, you know, and to throw them and to crown people, you know, and give people a crown. But this year was really special. I ain't saying that all the other years wasn't special, but this year was special because of the Minnesota Footwork Coalition. You know, you got these guys, man, and because I mean, the thing about it, make a long story short, and which it don't matter to me, but people, they question my authority. you know, like how you gonna come crown somebody, this and that, this, is it true, this? Like it was just a whole lot of commotion, and which is, you know, I mean, it's a sport, but this year was very special in particular because of the coalition, man. You got not only me, but you got legends backing it.
Title battles. Title battles are very important to the movement right now because they showcase talent, creativity, integrity, and the dedication to be a part of the Minnesota Footwork movement and the history. The legends that come out and support, it shows that we still want to be part of this and want to keep helping push this and keep the younger generation motivated. You know, with us showing the support, that's going to motivate them to get even better, you know, to showcase and also become legends.
You know, TY and them, they did a good job at the event. Mike, you know, Uncle Rob, you know, with his approval, man. We got my man Jimmy, man. He always calling to check up on me. And everybody else that want to be a part of the movement, and that is just great, you know. Like it's our own government, you know. I always say we the prime example of what a healthy movement looks like, Minnesota Footwork. And I'm just proud because, man, I'm here to see it, and I'm one of the guys that I'm really pushing. I've been pushing it. I got here in 04. I've been pushing it since then. I haven't took a break. Everybody else took breaks. Tyson, I ain't take no break. I've been going, you know, so I've been pushing it, you know. So it's really cool, man. And it's all positivity.
You know, we reached out to other people, and if they don't want to join, then they just gonna be left behind. You know, I don't want it to be like that because they are legends, they're family to me. But time waits on no one. With the members that's part of the coalitions, all attention is good. Motives are way beyond recognition. Like, the vision is the same. As long as we have the same vision, then everything is gonna work out to the best. If we have our differences, by us being who we are as individuals and the relationships we have with each other, we can sit down and talk about it and come up with some other options.
Everybody's intentions is good, you know. There's no beef. Everybody's intentions is good. When stuff like that, everything can always work smooth, you know. The Minnesota Coalition is set up about people that got good intentions. You know, they got good morals, they got good respect for each other, you know, and that's what it's just going, man, I can only say so much, but it's great. And everybody know me, dude, and a lot of people don't like this about me, but when it comes down to business, I'm really particular about how I do business. And especially now at the height that I'm at right now, because I mean, back then I didn't really know business, so I made some mistakes, but now it's like I'm really particular on how I do business. So if somebody tell me something and it don't make scientific sense, I'm not gonna be down with it. But when all the guys got together and they, you know, was talking about the coalition, I'm like, wow, that makes sense. You know, actually, it was something that made sense to me, and I jumped on it like, dang, you got the top guys in the game that helped started this, and they all want to come together. Dude, in any genre or any situation, that barely happens, you know. Especially with me, I could be an ass sometimes. So, things like that, it barely even happened with me. So, for this to come together, man. Minnesota history. Dude, at the end of the day, even when Footwork first started, Juke or whatever, and still now to this day, the whole objective was help kids, help the community, help the movement. That's what it's about. Who's positive enough and who got the who got positive attentions when it comes down to the community, the movement. And the way that the coalition is set up right now, you got all guys that have, they intentions are good. They agenda, they is really steadfast with pushing this forward, and that's great, man. You can't get no better than that. Like I say, it makes sense to me, Tyson, a thinker. So, and this year, man, with the title battle, it was just good, man. Shout out to King Soda, man. Man, the guys that got their foot in the door with this, and that's sitting at the table, man, it's crazy. And then look, I'm sitting up here, y'all see me, y'all know what I do. So, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Tywan, Rob, man, I got Uncle Rob backing us on this. You know, like I say, my guy Jimmy called me all the time, you know. Man, shout out to the whole movement, man. And this ain't just about you know, anything that I'm doing. The coalition is the whole movement. So this is everybody, man. Shout out to all the young guys. Shout out to the legends. From the young guys to the legends, man. If you in Minnesota, come on, man. We backing everybody. This is unity. That's what we pushing, unity. So, man, it's great. I love it, man. This movement, man, we represent unity. We finna take this somewhere that it's crazy. It's crazy how it's going down right now, and it's Minnesota footwork history. That's what we doing, man. We making Minnesota footwork history. We writing it right now. It's 2018 and we still working. We still pushing it forward. We got so much stuff on the way with everybody in Minnesota. And the Footwork Coalition, man, is, bro, the umbrella we got crazy, bro. Unity, we represent unity. Pushing the movement forward. All about the community, you know, so, man, it's gonna be crazy.